Ah, the ocean. What a wonderful place. So soothing, so calm, yet at times so rough. And those rough times, you may wonder, are in fact waves. And speaking of waves, Filipino immigration can be described in 4 waves here in America. So, in this video, my goal is to demonstrate those waves in slightly more detail. So please, why don't we go ahead and discuss, shall we? Shh! Whoa, what a splash! Immigration can be depicted in 4 waves, at least for the Filipinos. The first wave can represent the wave of immigrants from the Philippines after the end of the Spanish-American War. One advantage that Filipino immigrants had was that they were easier to get than Chinese and Japanese immigrants since they were hated at the time. There were also Filipino student expenses paid by the government and the expansion of health, which led to prospective immigrants coming into America, and thus the first wave of Filipinos. What's important to note during this period is that their colonial subject status as nationals allowed their smooth entry into the U.S. Not to mention exploitable labor. Then comes the second wave, but this wave is sort of unique because instead of allowing more Filipino immigrants into the country, there were some quotas that have been established. One such law, and please forgive my pronunciation, but this is called the Tidings-McDuffie Act, which basically allowed the U.S. Filipino independence. So basically this granted the Philippines independence. However, it established a quota on Filipino immigration. Now, the Filipinos were very happy about this, obviously, because they've been wanting independence for a while now, but as we move forward, some Filipino immigrants may not be so happy with this. Which leads me to the third, and it may be regarded as the fourth, waves of Filipino immigration. Here comes the third wave, the introduction of new immigration legislation in 1965. This Immigration Act of 1965 abolished the quota system, which allowed families to reunite from the Philippines and the United States, and thus Filipinos came into Hawaii and California. Mainly, immigration for skilled professionals also came in too, which represented the spur of globalization. However, this also led to, once again, exploitation. What are we going to do about this? Raise awareness.